Martio here. Welcome to Pick and Mix. And today it is a wander down the sidewalk, which means we're going to have a look at an American top 10 on the 17th of October in the year of 1973. So if it is your birthday today, happy birthday. And back in 1973, the 17th of October was a Wednesday and wasn't a leap year. If you was born in 1973, you are Generation X. Your Chinese zodiac was Year of the Ox, and your birth sign was Libra. US President on this day was Mr. Richard Tricky Dicky Nixon. So we thought we'd have a look at some birthdays. There's no musical ones in because Dave will cover them tonight in Hatches, Matches and Dispatches. So our first one is a heavenly, these are all heavenly birthdays today. So the first one is Arthur Miller, American playwright. He was born in 1915. He actually wrote playwright on Death of a Salesman. And he was married to Marilyn Monroe from 1956 to 1961. And Arthur passed away in the year 2005. Also celebrating a heavenly birthday on this day, born in 1918, the actress Rita Hayworth, cover girl, the lady from Shanghai, born in New York City, passed away in 1987. And also today, having a heavenly birthday, born in 1938, Robert Crane Knievel. We knew him as Evel Knievel, the stunt rider, born 1938, born in Snake River Canyon, Butte, Montana, and he passed away in 2007. So I thought I'd have a look at a little bit of events that happened. So the first one is 1860, and it was the first ever British Open Golf Championship held at Prestwick, and Willie Park Sr. wins by 2 strokes from fellow Scot Tom Morris Sr. That's an actual picture of the first Open. We'll move on to 1959, and the Queen Elizabeth II gets fined for withdrawing a horse from Newmarket, and she's fined $140, which in today's money is round about $1,500 ish. A lot of money, isn't it, for withdrawing? But she wouldn't have cared. And in 1979, Mother Teresa of Calcutta was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. So that's some history, but what was in the charts in America on this day in 1973? So let's have a look at the top 10. So at number 10, up 3 places, Paper Roses, Maria Osmond. Big hit for Maria. Got to number 1 on the American country, number 2 eventually on the Billboard and here in the UK. I don't like this song. It's a wishy-washy song. Never been a fan of Maria Osmond, I'm afraid. But she was quite popular. The Osmonds were quite popular at this time as well. At number 9, up 3 places, we have Heartbeat. It's a Love Beat from the DeFranco family. This would eventually get to number 3 on the Billboard and number 1 on the Catchbox. Never released in here in the UK. And I've never heard this song. I mean, there was a lot of 70s, bands in the 70s, the Partridge Family. We got some kids singing. It's not very good. Not my cup of tea at all. I was listening to Sweet and Slade and Mud in 1973. Okay, at number 8, down 4, a brilliant song from Stevie Wonder, Higher Ground, on its way down from number 1. From the number 4 spot, only got to number 29 here in the UK. Absolutely brilliant. I love the funky piano. It's a funky groove. One of my favourite songs by Stevie Wonder. At number 7, up 2 places for Eddie Kendricks and Keep On Trucking Part 1. This would actually eventually reach number 2 on the Billboard. Only managed number 18 here in the UK. This is okay. It just shows what a difference we were listening to. Must remember to take the phone out. What we was listening to on different sides of the water. I don't even remember this track. Okay, number 6, we have a non-mover, That Lady by the Isley Brothers. This is as far as it would get. Reached number 14 here in the UK. Know this song. I do like the guitar work on this. An absolute killer track from the Isley Brothers. At 5, at 3 places, Gladys Knight and the Pips and Midnight Train to Georgia. On its way up to number 1 on the Billboard. Never was issued at the time here in the UK, but in 1976 it came out and it got to number 10. Absolute classic from Gladys Knight and the Pips. This will be featured, of course, in Battle Royale in a few weeks' time. It's an absolute belter of a song. At number 4, down 1 place, Marvin Gaye, Let's Get It. Had been number 1, only managed number 31 in the UK. But it did go platinum, the single. So although it didn't reach the top 20, it did go for platinum. Yeah, we all know this one. When there's a little romantic scene in a film, especially a comedy, out comes this track. So it gets a lot of play. A great little track. Fun track. Okay, number 3, down 1 place. The Allman Brothers Band and Ramblin' Man. On its way down from number 2. Didn't get released here in the UK. I don't know because I love this song. Great guitar work on this from Dwayne. Brilliant track. Wonderful stuff. At number 2, last week's number 1, so it's down 1 place, Half Breed for Cher. Also number 1 in Canada and New Zealand, but never got released as a single here in the UK. I quite like this. It's got that sort of Native American sound to it. I don't understand why it didn't get released here in the UK. But everyone sort of seems to know it. So we had a brand new number 1. And it was up 4 places. And it only was at number 1 for the 1 week. And it's Rolling Stones and Angie. Got to number 4 here in the UK. Now, I must be the only person in the world that doesn't like this track. I've never liked Angie. I don't like Mick Jagger's vocal. I think it's one of his worst. I do like the acoustic guitar though, but I just don't think it works for me, this song. Probably going to get a little stick for that, but we can't like them all. But Angie has never really done it for me. So there we go. There was the top 10 singles on the 17th of October 1973. Okay, that's all for today's videos. Still haven't finished though, because tonight we'll be at it on the live stream from 8 o'clock British Summer Time, 12 noon on the West Coast, 3 p.m. on the East Coast. And if you won't be joining us for that, we'll be back tomorrow with a live album ranking, and it is a great British soft rock band called Cats in Space. They've only released 2 live albums, but they are fantastic. And we've got a brand new album tomorrow, and it's a band that Dave pointed out to me. They're called Harriet. They're a British heavy metal band, and they've just released their album, Devoured by the Mouth of Hell. Proper heavy metal track. So that's what we'll be having a look at tomorrow. So have a good day, everyone, and we'll see you later on the live stream. Bye for now.